Okay, so hey guys. I'm just gonna see if anybody joins. Sorry that the light is so bright. I think that's a little bit better. So I'm just gonna do my makeup because I'm actually not going anywhere today. I might message a couple of people and see if anybody joins, but I didn't really tell anybody because I wasn't really sure if I was seeing my boyfriend today or not. But I ended up not seeing him due to the weather. It started like thunderstorming like an hour ago. So I really just didn't want to go anywhere. And Thursdays I usually stay home anyway, so I decided not to see him today. He was a little bit annoyed, but what are you gonna do, you know? Thursdays are usually my day to stay home, so he also asked me if I wanted to stay home yesterday instead of today, but it ended up being flip-flopped, and I saw him yesterday and stayed home today. If you're in here, please say hello. I see a couple random people tuning in and out, so I honestly don't really care if anybody tunes in or not. I just felt like putting up something, so yeah, I'm just gonna start doing my makeup. And if you're here, then welcome. I might message a couple people and say I'm live. I just randomly went live because I was gonna film a video, but I was like, hey, why not just go on live stream? Why not? Hi to whoever's watching. Hello. I'm going to do my makeup in a couple of minutes. Please let me know if you have any input on what eyeshadow palette I should use. I just pulled out my trusty Going Coconuts palette from ColourPop because that's honestly all I feel like using right now anyway. Okay, I have 2 people watching. Sorry if I'm boring you, but I'm trying to tell a couple people that I'm live, so. Let's see if anyone wants to join. I'm messaging the usual people that usually watch me, so hopefully they'll be able to watch. And I'll message Marley. I feel like Instagram Messenger is so freaking annoying. I know Julia won't be able to because she's probably sleeping. I'm actually surprised that she messaged me like an hour ago. Usually she is sleeping around this time, but she said she had to go for a walk and stuff like an hour ago, so I'm kind of surprised. That was like 2 hours ago. Not really sure. Maybe she decided to go for a late night walk. So yeah, I'm just gonna get ready. If anyone doesn't tune in for this whole time, I might just stop the live and film a video when I'm done. But if anyone wants to watch, I am very grateful if you are. I look so pale with this light. But I don't really want to be like talking to myself, so I don't know if anyone's gonna join. But yeah, I'm just gonna put my hair back, and I kind of look like a mess today. Sorry. I didn't sleep that great last night, and I've been kind of having some like health issues. Not really like, oh, hello, how are you, Jamie? Not like health issues, but like, you know, just stuff that's putting a strain on my system right now that isn't really fun. But it's not like anything terrible or serious. I just haven't been feeling that great. So yeah, hello, how are you? Thank you for being here. So I guess I'll decide. I don't know what to use. Maybe I should just use my Stupid Love palette. It is in front of me too. And I do want to do more looks with this. I mean, I have used it and I've used all of the shades a lot. Well, not a lot, but I've used them. I've used this palette pretty much every single day. since I've gotten it. I did use a different palette yesterday because I was filming a different video yesterday. But I think I'm going to use this because why not? So I'm going to jump into this palette. No, it's just powder flying everywhere. It's not a filter. This computer makes me this is the Stupid Love palette by Lady Gaga. This is House Laboratories. So if you want me to, you want to see me do a look with this guy, I think I'm going to use this. Okay. So, I think I just want to jump into a ColourPop shade real quick just to throw on a crease shade because I don't want it to be, okay, thanks. All right, so that's what I'm going to use. Okay, I'm just going to jump into one of my usual crease shades from ColourPop real quick. I believe this is Note to Self, Wake Up Call. It's the one I have pan on as the lid is closing. It's this one right here. This is like my everyday palette, so I use these shades a lot. Oh my god. Hey Debbie, yay! I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. I kind of just went on randomly because I was like, hey, why not? It's pretty late in the day. It's like 4:30 here right now. But I just finished Dead to Me. Oh my god. So good. Debbie, you need to watch it. Oh my god. I finished it in 4 days. I haven't finished a show that quickly in so long. Oh, I'm sorry, Debbie. Feel better. But I appreciate you being here. I really do. I just watched your Divina Cosmetics video and you're kind of convincing me that I need some of their shades, but it's okay. I'm going to be using the Stupid Love palette today. I'm not sure if you've seen me use it. I don't know if I should do something. I don't really feel like doing anything colorful today. I'm sorry. I was just going to do like a neutral look with it. Oh, good. I also finished Ozark like a couple weeks back. And I was finishing another show then. I was finishing Sex Education after I finished Ozark. So I loved Ozark so much, and I got my mom to watch it, and they finally finished the first season. But she didn't want to watch it before, and I'm like, Mom, seriously, you need to see it. And now she loves it. Aw, thank you, Debbie. You're so sweet. No, I was just thinking about playing with color today because I kind of want something just to, just boost my mood a little bit. Like, I feel fine. I just want to put on something colorful because it's like a gloomy day. But maybe I'll do something on the lower lash line. Maybe I'll just do that instead. Okay. So I'm using the Stupid Love palette. Debbie, I'm not sure if you've seen what it looks like. I'm sure you have. I haven't done many looks with it on my channel because I'm waiting for my new Apple laptop to come. It did ship a couple days back. I've been using my Windows laptop. That's why it has like this weird blue lighting. I am still looking for the brush that I want to use. Just give me a second. But yeah, I decided to hop on pretty late because I wasn't really sure. Okay, and that's what I'm going to do. I just feel like the piece color is like a little bit more blue rather than green, but it's fine. So I'm going to go into Stupid Love, which is what the palette's named after, which is obviously was the lead single on her new album. And I feel like the reason why she made this shade like more of like a everyday wearable shade, because a lot of people were upset that this palette didn't really have more of like a pink theme. But how often are you going to use a palette full of pinks? I like it. I actually did a full review on it. If you want to see my thoughts on it, I just posted a review video a couple of days ago. And then I also posted ranking all my palettes I bought in 2020. I don't know if you guys have seen that yet, but I just posted that yesterday. So if you guys want to see my thoughts on all the palettes I've bought this year, then you should definitely check that video out. But the mattes in here are really great. The shimmers I have a little bit of difficulty with, but not all of them. But honestly, thank you. And then, so the one I went in with was Stupid Love. Now I'm going to go in with My Mind. These are basically the two shades I use every time I use this palette. So, all right, so I'm going to use My Mind. But I really appreciate you being here, Jamie. I appreciate when people tune in and like I don't even like really tell them, because I don't really I think I just subscribed to Jamie like a week or two ago, and she's super sweet. And I think I tuned into one of her lives a couple days back. So thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Okay. So how are you guys doing? I know that a lot of stuff is like changing in some states right now. Some states are reopening, some states aren't. Since I'm in New York, I'm out on Long Island, so it does, it's not as, I mean, it's still pretty bad here, to be honest. Our cases are lower than the city, but we are still high case count. I mean, it's went down because of, you know, all the social distancing and closing of everything. But hair salons, I believe, opened yesterday. And for me, this is just my opinion. I think that the only other essential business besides grocery stores and yeah, you're so sweet. I'm sorry I didn't stick around for the whole thing. I think it was pretty late, and I think I was going to watch a show at some point. I don't really remember. I think I was watching Sex Education or something, but Dead to Me is really, really good. So now I'm going to use this white shimmery shade. It kind of has like a dual chromeness to it. This one's called Light Up, and this one's really pretty on the lid. I'm going to use that. It kind of has like a white shimmer with like a purple shift, especially when you put it on the eyes. You can see like the purple. Sorry again if it's washed out. I can't wait to get my new laptop, because it won't really make me look as blue toned or like bright or washed out. But if I don't turn this light on, like you can't even see what I'm doing. So it's either this or maybe I should put like a like piece of something, like maybe like a piece of paper over it so it's not as white. But I'm excited to get the Apple laptop because I've been waiting for it for like a couple of weeks. Yeah, that's my necklace collection. I used to have Barbies back there, and my mom hated that I still had them in my room because I was a big Barbie collectible collector. And the Barbie collectibles are like the designer Barbies. So I had like 2 shelves of them here. And then my mom said, you need to put them away. They're going to get ruined if you keep them out any longer. They're going to collect dust and blah, 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 blah. So she decided to take them down and put them in storage in our basement. And I told her, if you ever get rid of them, I'm going to be so upset. So, so now she got me this jewelry hook wall unit, and then I hung up all my necklaces on it. I do really want to do like some kind of like Betsey Johnson collection video or something like that. I just have, you know, I was uninspired a couple weeks back, and now I have so many videos that I want to do. And it mostly is involving the Stupid Love palette. Like, I really want to do a 3 Looks 1 palette when I get my new Apple laptop, because I haven't edited videos for a while because one, I can't be bothered to suggest what, a jewelry collection? 2 pregnant Barbies? What do you mean? There's pregnant Barbie dolls? That's interesting. Okay, now I'm going to take the matte white in the palette. Yes, I do want to do a jewelry collection video. I keep on putting it off because I really want to edit like a new, like, because I haven't done a dedicated, like, true makeup tutorial video in, like, months. The last time I actually did that was when the So Jaded palette came out, and I did, like, a 3 looks, 1 palette with that. So now I really want to do a 3 looks and 1 palette with this palette. So that's why I really want to, like, edit that and do a voiceover and actually, like, make it a real true makeup tutorial, because usually I just film get ready with me's, or I don't really have the time to dedicate all that time to like editing and music and voiceovers. Like, it takes a lot of time. Like, people don't realize like how much time that actually takes. And since I don't know my editing program in this computer, and I don't really want to learn, to be honest, because I don't really like this computer that much for filming, really. My Apple laptop is much better for that. So my Apple laptop was about 8 years old, and it just started crapping out on me. But it's mostly because, like, I couldn't update it anymore. And like I said, I did spill some water on it a couple of weeks back, and it's been off since then. But I really don't want to take the risk using it much longer, because it'll just cause long-term damage if I do that. So I needed to get a new one. Really? How come I did not even know that? Probably because I was younger then. And that's probably when I was collecting Barbie dolls. But that, wow, I did not know that. Barbie does some controversial stuff, like, but I was obsessed with Barbie dolls, like obsessed. I had so many. Yeah, like, mine wasn't really crapping out on me at all. Like, honestly, it was still a great laptop, but I can't update it anymore. And honestly, it's too much effort to like back everything up and update it to the new software, because eventually it would have started slowing down anyway. Like, this laptop definitely lasted me a long time, but one day when I was, when the dogs were barking, I got up too quickly and my water glass was next to me and it just spilled all over. And I was like, well, I wanted a new computer anyway, so. Oh, okay, so he's 22 now. So that means I was like 8. So I definitely didn't know. But I was 8 years old. Yeah, I think about 22 years ago. Maybe I was younger. On average, I was about probably 6 to 8 years old. So, all right, let me just grab my beauty sponge real quick. Give me 1 second. All right, so I'm kind of torn as to what foundation I want to use today. So let me grab 2. And then if you guys want to choose, let me know. I like when people choose what I use. I think it's just fun. Let's see. Maybe I'll just use a lightweight one. Oh, you know what? Let's use this. Because I never use it. This is like the one foundation I don't use anymore. I don't really like it. I don't understand the hype of this foundation. I really don't like it. Honestly, I've downsized my foundation collection so much. Like, And you know what? Let's use it with, we're just going to go bougie for the, not too bougie, but I think we're going to use some higher end products. I actually don't know if this foundation is old, but I mean, it's not that old. But I don't understand the hype about the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. This one's in the shade Oslo. I never use this foundation, so I know, like, that's why I've been downsizing my collection, and I haven't bought a new foundation since, I think, the ColourPop Tinted Moisturizer, but that was back in, I believe, March. I mean, that doesn't even really count as a, I know, like, I really liked their tinted moisturizer. I used to use that all the time. My mom even gave me hers because she only uses NARS. But she does not like their face products. The only face product that she likes from them, besides the blushes and the bronzers, because she uses Laguna and she uses like one shade of blush like every day. She like NARS is her brand. But the only like liquid product she uses from them is their NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. It is a nice concealer, but it's not my favorite anymore. I used to repurchase it all the time, and then I went through like at least 2 of them before. Like my mom used to buy it for me. That was before I started collecting so much makeup, and now she like doesn't buy me anything, which I totally understand. But I never use this foundation anymore. It looks so good when you put it on. So good. I love it when I put it on. But as you wear it throughout the day, it looks so bad at the end of the day. And I'm like, I hope it's not me. I hope it's not my primer. But I'm just like, I don't like this. Like, it just does not look good. Okay, I'm just going to spray my face with some MAC Prep and Prime. And then I'm going to use pretty much the only primer I've been using like on a daily basis, because this is pretty much has not left my desk. And I'm using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter primer. I really like this primer. I know you've tried it before. Yeah, like so many people talked about it, and then so many people talked about the Sheer Glow, and I think I bought the Sheer Glow like way back because it was like Shan XO's favorite foundation. And I tried it like a couple years back, and it was so full coverage and it made me look so pale. I do like the shade of this a lot more. It's kind of like, it's not like white. It's like a normal color. Yeah, that smells fine. All right, so I'm going to use it because it usually just sits in my drawer being untouched right now, but I only use it if I'm going to be out for like a couple of hours. But my go-to like full coverage foundation is the MAC Pro Longwear, my Anastasia Luminous foundation, or like the Lancome. Because those were, and the L'Oreal Infallible, which is the one I really wanted to use today, but I was like, this actually feels pretty good on my skin, so let's see. I mean, I'm only going to be wearing it for this live. Like, let's get real. I'm going to take it off after this is done. Like, it covers so nicely, and it blends out really nice. Like, it looks so good, honestly. Right? Like, it has great coverage. But after you wear it throughout the day, it's really not that nice on the skin. And it, like Debbie said, it dries up and it gets patchy, and it looks really bad and crusty around the nose area. But the concealer I really like. But if you're going to try NARS products, I would suggest their powder products, because I love their blushes. I love their highlights. Their eyeshadows are good. They're just expensive. I haven't purchased anything from NARS since, I think, the Banque de Sable highlighting palette, when that was a big thing. Oh no, I bought the other highlighter in Fort de France. That's actually a really pretty highlighter. I might use that one today. I don't know. Let's see what I want to use for highlight. Maybe I'll just use Lily Posh. So Debbie, I ordered Anya's Glitter, Penny's Shade, which I know I'm going to use a ton. It looks so stunning. And I ordered Keeping It Icy, and that's all I got. And I know, like, of course, when I was watching your live, I was going to break my no-buy, but it's okay. And I don't know if you guys saw. Yeah. I mean, the last palette that I bought from them, I feel like was their only like good palette. And it's the NARS Narcissist palette. It's actually a pretty good palette. But I found their dual intensity shadows at Marshall's. And I ended up decluttering them to Marley because I ended up not liking them at all. And I know a lot of people talk about them, probably because the shades I got just weren't really that shiny or pigmented. And for me, I need something to be blinding and pigmented in order for me to really like it. I mean, that's how a lot of people are, honestly. But I just could not get them to work for me. This foundation already feels super dry. And I haven't even powdered yet. So, yeah. Not really loving that. I don't know why my nose is so itchy. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I think I'm almost done with this one. I've had this for a while now. I don't even remember how long. But it doesn't smell bad, so I keep on using it, so. It is a little bit dry. I don't know if I might have to use another concealer in this video. But I find that the most consistent high-end brand for me for concealers would be Urban Decay. Okay, no problem. It's not like anyone's really watching anyway, so thank you, Debbie. I appreciate it. I bet everybody else is too busy today, so it's really okay. I just felt like I wanted to put on makeup at some point, so I just felt like going live. Yeah, I think this might be out. This is like really hard to get on. So I think I'm gonna grab another concealer because this is pretty dry. Who messaged me? Okay. As Debbie likes my message. You're so cute. You know what? It doesn't really matter today because, again, I'm not going anywhere. So I think that's all I really need anyway. Just my skin feels really dry after putting on that foundation. But yeah, I cleaned out my whole room on Sunday, so my room is a lot cleaner now. And I finished Dead to Me in 4 days. I loved it. Such a good show. And I can't believe that cliffhanger. Oh my God. Holy crap balls. I actually forgot to ask my mom what we're eating for dinner today. But like I said, I was originally supposed to see my boyfriend today, but since it started raining by the time I was supposed to go run an errand for him, I told him like I didn't want to drive in the rain, so yeah, kind of sucks, but it's fine. Usually I do always stay home Thursdays, so I'll just see him tomorrow and Saturday. You guys obviously need to know my whole schedule. I'm going to spray my face just to add some hydration because my face feels really dry right now. And I didn't even powder yet, so who knows how it's going to feel after I powder because my face feels hella dry right now. So I don't think I'm going to powder my face. I also didn't powder my face yesterday because I felt that with the combo that I used yesterday, I didn't really have to, but it didn't feel dry like this. Like this feels heavy on my skin right now. So yeah. Yesterday I mixed the Beauty Bakery foundation, the Instabake foundation with the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Foundation, and I've never mixed that foundation before, the Beauty Bakery, and I don't love it by itself because it's like a very matte foundation, but it doesn't feel as drying as this does. And I tried it mixed with the Fenty Beauty, and I loved the combination. It actually felt weightless, which was actually pretty surprised because I was like, this is like a really full coverage. I'm using my no filter powder. I am trying to use this up, so I pretty much have used it almost every day. It's getting there. It's getting there. Loose powders take a while to use up, so. Okay, that's that. I don't think I'm gonna use anything else out of that palette, but damn, my face feels dry. Wow. Like, I feel like I have to load on the setting spray, and sometimes I feel like your skin feels more dry putting the setting spray on. Okay, so now I think I am going to add some color to the lower lash line, because why the hell not? Let's add some interest to this look. Hi. Okay, so you're here for the best part. So all I did was apply the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, but I think it's almost done. So I kind of just use the remnants of it, but I'm probably gonna have to get rid of it now. And then I just set my under eyes with my ColourPop No Filter. I'm almost done with it. So hopefully I'll probably be done with this by the end of the month. Now I'm going to add some color. I'm going to add the shade Peace. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous color. The mattes in here are really, really pigmented, especially the colorful mattes. So I'm going to use that shade and apply it on the lower lash line. Oh, that's subtle. That is subtle. I don't know if Jamie's still here, but I appreciate you girls watching. I really do. I did tell Marley and some other people, but I know a lot of people are doing stuff right now. So I totally understand. I just felt like filming a video. On too much when I do the lower lash line, like every time. I just get carried away. That's why sometimes I don't always do it, because I feel like I always put on too much. Okay. I am tired, you guys. I didn't sleep that great last night. But what else is new? The melatonin doesn't really help me sleep that well anymore. And it's annoying as frick. Sorry about that. That's just actually a tank top. Aw, yeah, I'm glad you're here too. I usually always am able to tune into your nighttime lives. The daytime lives, I'm either filming or I'm like literally like about to go to my boyfriend's house, like drive to his house, so I can't always watch the daytime ones. And obviously I can't keep it on. And I'm not like one of those people that keeps on YouTube videos when I'm driving, because I feel like that's really distracting. And a lot of people do that. And I feel like I want to watch and comment, even though I probably should just keep it on to give you the watch time, but I always feel like I want to comment. So like, that's why I always want to like be home and be able to talk, you know, every time, because of course I love interacting with everyone. So, okay. I feel like these are already like falling out. So let's fix them a little bit. I probably should just start using bobby pins, but yeah. You know, that would be an easy thing to do. But I love that color in the lower lash line. It's so pretty. Can I actually put this back? Yes. Okay. I feel like Debbie's the only one that's here, but I'm so happy she's here. I know, exactly. Like, a lot of people do that, and I'm like, I don't think that's exactly a good idea, so yeah. I forgot to message FabFit Mama, so I messaged her and see if she'll join. And okay. For the, sorry if I'm a little bit off today, you guys. I need to find my other brush again. I swear, my brushes go into freaking like the black hole of my mug. Like the vortex is what you usually call it, Debbie, of my mug, because I can never find my eyeshadow brushes when I'm filming. It takes me like 10 million years to find it in there, and they always get hidden by like the bigger brushes. Maybe I need a better system, but because like literally I should just keep my eyeshadow brushes right in front of me because I use them every day. So yeah, it's okay. The struggle is real. I feel like this shadow's kind of turning out like a hot mess, but I'm tired, so I don't really care, honestly. It doesn't always have to be perfect. And then what did I just say that you're responding to? Oh, no, it's okay. Don't be sorry. Do not be sorry. Thank you so much for being here. Oh my gosh. Does anybody get those texts where they text you saying, hi, different member of your family that's not you? Go vote in this November election. I get those all the time, and it's always my brother's name, and I'm like, that's not me. I'm like, it's so annoying. Okay, and then for, you know what? I think I'm going to put my diffuser on while I'm filming still, because I love this thing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. It's like was literally right in front of me a second ago, and then it takes me 10 million years to find it again. So while I was cleaning out my sister's apartment with my mom a couple of weeks back, my sister gave me her diffuser, and I've been using it every day. I love it so much. No, I got it. I got you. And I always put my lavender oil in the diffuser. I haven't used the other oil that I have yet because I just love this so much, and I feel like lavender's all I need. No, it's okay. I got you. It's actually pretty quick. It's more delayed on your lives, to be honest. Debbie, it might just be your connection, but it showed right up for me. But the lavender oil I love using the most because it's just my favorite scent, and it always like helps calm me down when I'm feeling anxious. Okay, and then for the inner corners, I put my Stupid Love palette away because honestly, some of the shimmers in there are really, really hard to get to apply to the inner corners. So I'm just going to take one of my ColourPop shades because these are so good at applying really nice. Actually, you know what? You know what we're going to use instead? We're going to use some Lily Posh. Why not? Since Debbie's here, I want to use some Lily Posh. And maybe I should use a topper too. I don't know. Should we get crazy? Should we get a little bit crazy in here? Such a dork. Every time Debbie's somewhere, here, I always like am tempted to use Lily Posh. So I think we're gonna use a little bit of Lily Posh. Okay, and plus I want to use the products more anyway, so I'm going to just line my waterline first. I know, that's what I'm going to use one of the pressed eyeshadows for the inner corner. Aw, thank you. I was just gonna do like a simple neutral eye, but I always get inspired to use color when I see Debbie anywhere. Okay, so for the inner corners, I don't know if I should use Cash App or White Wedding, because this is really pretty on the inner corners too. You know what? Maybe I'll just use this as a topper for the eyes, like the lids. Let's just go in with a little bit of that. Ooh, that's pretty. It's kind of like covering up the house shade, but you know what? It's actually really pretty over top. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Why not? That's actually stunning. I know. Debbie, you're bad you're bad influence on everyone. Yeah, it really is. Like in person, it kind of just looks like a straight up white shimmer now. I was really trying. Yeah, that's hard. I mean, since kids are home now, it's really hard to balance, spending money on makeup or spending money on them. And my mom doesn't love makeup like I do, so I don't have to worry. She doesn't really have to worry about spending money on makeup, but if it makes you happy, it's kind of like a struggle to do that. So I totally understand. Probably when I have kids in like 5 years or so and I want to buy makeup, it's going to be a struggle to figure out how to balance my expenses, because I think then I'll probably slow down a lot more. And because honestly, I've been totally satisfied with my collection for a long time, to be honest. Probably the only area that I have to expand a little bit more is liners. But for me, since I stopped wearing liners like a while ago, love this mascara. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Length mascara. It's so good. It's like my favorite everyday mascara. Ugh, and it coats the lower lashes so good. So good. If you want a cheap mascara for the lower lash line, the Maybelline Lash Discovery is really good too, but I don't know why I grabbed this when I use the Wet n Wild on my top and bottom lashes. Okay, and then for the inner corners, I'm going to go in with the Lele Posh in Cash App. Because why not? Okay, I know it's going to be really pigmented, so I'm going to take a little bit and put this down. And I'm going to just lightly, oh my god, so pretty. Ooh, that is so pretty. I really liked the Cash App shade because it had like when I saw it online, it had like a white base with like a green shift. I just thought that was so pretty. I was like, I need that one in my life. And I really like using it as a eyeshadow topper as well. I usually use it on my lids as a topper, but I haven't used White Wedding like that yet. And I kind of like mixing it up sometimes now. And Debbie definitely inspires me to mix it up and not just use one palette and use like a couple different things. Because usually for me, I'm very palette focused when I do looks, is that I really only use eyeshadow palettes and I don't really use toppers and stuff like that, because I always find that it's easier to use a palette. But honestly, when you use a topper, it really amps up the look. So, and I'm so excited to get the Divina Sugar Drops eyeshadow that you're sending me to use as a topper and like everything. And I'm really excited to get the, I know, isn't it so cute? It has like, isn't that so adorable? These are from Lime Crime. I ordered some of their new lipsticks recently, and they were also having a huge sale on their website for, was it Cinco de Mayo or was it for Memorial Day? I think it was Memorial Day. What's on its way? Lele Posh? Thank God, I keep on forgetting what I'm saying. Or Javina. Or Give Me Glow. But why is that? What I keep on? Okay, I think that's really pretty. You might need a little bit more. I've been spending 10 million years on this inner corner. Oh, thank you. Boy. Okay, so that looks really pretty. Kind of loving. See, Debbie, our memory is like, I feel like we are twins with that, because I feel like usually things instantly leave me as soon as somebody tells me something now. It's like, what was I talking about? And this is literally my life, and I can't remember half the things that I say. I feel like I want to add a little bit more of that matte shade one more time from the Stupid Love palette, just because I feel like the transfer is real in my crease. And that's from the Light Up shade, not necessarily the Lele Posh. But most of the Gaga shades are very hard pressed. So there actually is a lot, there's actually a better chance of these not transferring to your crease. After I've tried all of them, they are actually like pretty much transfer proof because they're so hard pressed. And I find that they work really well with a glitter glue. So just keep that in mind if anyone decides to purchase it. Okay, now I'm just going to grab my bronzer real quick. Actually really loving how this look is turning out. We're kind of winging it. But I really like it. I think I'm going to declutter just get rid of the NARS concealer because that's pretty much done. I might declutter the NARS foundation too, because it's not that good. All right, so let me just grab my brow products. I'm really going to keep this on for like 2 minutes. Okay, so for bronzer, I'm going to use my Physicians Formula because I'm trying to get more pan out of this. I'm doing a pretty good job, but I feel like bronzers last forever, but I really want to try and use up this bronzer this year. I've never actually used up a bronzer fully. I was happy that I even used up a pressed powder and a loose powder this year because I am actually really bad at using up products completely. For me, I just hit pan on them and I just call it a day. I'm like, whatever. But for bronzer, I feel like it would be the easiest thing for me to use up. But I mostly use up foundations and concealers. I don't really use up eyeshadow. I don't use up blush. I haven't even hit pan on a blush ever. I've hit pan on everything else in my collection except for blush. So I feel like I always change it up every day with blush. Okay, so for my... It really is, because it has so much product, but I've seen people use it up before, and this is definitely the bronzer I have the most pan in besides NARS's Laguna. So I'm gonna try. I'm still trekking at it. Thanks, Jamie. I don't know if you were there for that live. We missed you. But I really appreciate you ladies being here. I'm sorry that this is not more interesting and more people aren't here, but I really appreciate you guys being here right now. Okay, and then for the blush, I'm just gonna dip into one of my everyday blushes. This is Kathleen Light's Color Pop blush in Lunar Has It, I believe. It's like my favorite everyday blush, so I'm just gonna throw that on real quick. I forgot that I didn't set my face, but that's okay. I'm just going for a light wash of color anyway. Excuse me. I'm actually getting pretty hungry. I know. It's okay. No biggie. People can rewatch it if they want to. I know Erica's dealing with some stuff. My best friend is dealing with some stuff. Amanda's dealing with some stuff. So I really understand YouTube's not really a priority for people right now, and that's totally fine. Okay, and then for my highlights, I'm gonna go into that white wedding shade that I used on my lid because I really want to use it as a highlight today. And this is so pretty. It's really pretty for fair skin tones. And remember how I said I ordered these smaller pans accidentally? So that's the only reason why they look small, because there are different sizes. There's like eyeshadow sizes, highlighter sizes, and like smaller sizes. You know what I mean? I don't know why I'm saying sizes like a million times, but we're here. Oh, it's so fun. Don't know why it's kind of applying like a little bit lighter though, but that's okay. I just can't get out of the habit of using this brush because it's so easy to dip this into like any sized pan. But I feel like I need a new one like desperately. And I'm kind of on the fence about Anastasia right now because there's like all this shit coming out about her. Oh, dang it. The red from the ColourPop shade is kind of getting in there. Crap! It's kind of picking up on the brush too. Dang it! You see that red right there? No! Okay, I'm gonna try and brush it on the side. Okay, that's better. Okay, we're almost done. Literally just have to figure out a lipstick. I accidentally dipped in Kenzie, so maybe we'll just put that on top anyway, even though I just used this yesterday. It's just so pretty. It'll just amp it up a little bit. So why not? I saw on Twitter, because I don't know if you guys watch The Fancy Face. She's one of my favorite YouTubers. I met her a couple of years back, and she, you know, has supported ABH for a long time, and I don't think she's going to support them anymore because apparently ABH fired a bunch of workers, and they claimed it was due to downsizing because of the virus. Yeah. But I still feel like people are watching because, you know, of everything that's going on right now. People still need an escape. But, yeah, so people were saying, well, she said that it was related to them being a different race and not because of the coronavirus. And also, they're like kind of like jumping on the bandwagon of caring about Black Lives Matter when they really don't. That's what I got. You know, don't take it from me, but she's just been saying like, you all have been like supporting this brand, but at the same time, you know, she supports them too. So, you know, and I, you know, still love the foundation and mascara, but I don't know, I kind of like maybe rubs me the wrong way about them now, but I feel like I need more evidence to see if that's actually true. But it's just from what I've read from her tweets. So, I mean, I can pull it up real quick. So I feel like I need to explain myself a little bit better. Let's see. I don't know if I took a picture of it or I have to pull it up on her Twitter. Yeah, I have to pull it up on her Twitter. Let's see. I live in Long Island, New York. I feel like this is going to take me a minute to find. So, Debbie, if you want me to just send it to you, because I don't want to like be scrolling through it the whole time. Okay, now I'm just going to throw on a lipstick real quick, and then we'll be done, because I'm getting really hungry, actually. It's getting close to dinner time. All right, I'm just going to throw on a lipstick real quick, because I'm just going to throw on my Bite Beauty lipstick. I actually still love Bite Beauty a lot, and this is a gorgeous everyday nude shade. I'm just going to throw that on. This one doesn't have a name because I got this one at the Bite Beauty Lip Labs in NYC last year for my birthday. And to create your own custom lip shade, if you didn't get one of these, which these are custom shades that you can get only at the Lip Lab. Like these aren't mainstream lipsticks that you can get at Sephora. You can only get them at the Lip Lab. So in a way, you are getting something exclusive because not everybody could get this shade. But if you wanted to decide to get the custom lip shades, they were like almost $100. I'm like, we're not spending that much money because, you know, my boyfriend was treating me to one and my best friend was treating me to one. And I was like, I don't want to make you guys pay $100. I was like, they were already spending that on dinner for me. I was like, forget that. I don't know if I should top it off with a gloss. Maybe I will. I don't know if Debbie's scrolling through Twitter now to see what's going on with ABH. Okay, I got 3 people watching, so I'm not really sure who the third person is. I should have told Liz I was here too. But I'm not going to do it now. Okay. So should I top it off with a gloss? I'm thinking about using, I don't know if I should use a Fenty Beauty gloss or one of my Sugar Lip Shop. No, it's okay. Okay, and then for the lips. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use a Fenty gloss. I'm gonna use this white shifting one. This one's really beautiful. Even though I have a couple that are similar to this color, like the Frozen Gloss and Mythic Journey from ColourPop. This is Fenty Beauty's Gloss Bomb in the shade Confetti. I haven't used it in a while, so it has a really beautiful like blue shift to it. So I'm gonna put it on top. So pretty. If you guys know, I love the Fenty Beauty glosses. They're my favorite. Like, ever. Me and Chip got this set for each other last year in our Sephora makeup swap. Of like the holiday gloss bomb set. All right, I don't know why my computer's working so hard right now. Maybe I should have went live on Instagram instead, but it's okay. No worries. All right, you guys. So this is pretty much the finished look. I'm sorry again to really not really announce this before, but I'm so glad that Debbie and Jamie were here. There is 3 people watching though, so I don't know if that's my boyfriend or not. Sometimes he does tune in randomly and leaves. Thank you so much. So thank you again for you guys being here. I really do appreciate it. I'm gonna go. Oh my God, Renee, were you secretly watching the whole time? Oh my God. My friends love to secretly creep on my lives. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this live. Please enjoy the rest of your day. I don't know what I was going to say. I was going to say, please like and subscribe. I don't know why. This is not a... Of course it was you. We were supposed to talk on the phone like a week ago. What happened to that? Huh? But I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks to Renee for secretly stalking me. I love you guys. I really do have to go though, because I'm getting hungry and I think my mom's going to make dinner soon. So hope you guys liked how this look turned out. I really like how it turned out. I love the green on the lower lash line. Love you, Debbie. I'm so excited for you to get your Give Me Glow order in. I can't wait for you to see how amazing their shadows are. Like, Lele Posh is amazing, but Give Me Glow is like up here. All the way up here. Maybe I should have used one of their highlighters, but it's okay. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Renee, we'll talk. Love you. Bye.